We're here in Illinois. Coon season, trapping season started about 7 days ago. I've been down to Alabama doing that beaver job with Douglas Boswell, but we're gonna start here in Illinois. We're gonna do some coon trapping. Got a pond behind me that we've always had good luck at. Coons are coming out of these hardwoods, coming into this pond, getting a drink, looking for frogs, fish, whatever they are eating. A lot of acorns on the ground in this area, so we're gonna get started right away. All right, we're gonna set a dog proof right here along this water's edge. I'm gonna anchor to this here tree. You know, the anchor's a little bit further away than we'd like, but just use some trapping wire. And put that trap where you want it. And don't rely on the wire you had from last year to be effective this year. It's weak, it's rusted. Coons can break it with all their twisting and turning. So don't be cheap. Use new wire every year. Just a few wraps around that. Terminal fat and swivel on that there chain. Same thing around the tree here. What we're using is the Bandit Buster, is a smoked fish dog-proof coon bait from Southern Snares and Supplies. We'll just take a few grains of that, put into our trap. There's very small little pebbles. Go ahead and put that into our trap. But don't take it a lot, folks. You don't have to fill it up all the way on your trap. Them coons will smell it. Go ahead, get that in the ground. Take some fish oil. Give a good trailing scent. Don't be scared to use that fish oil, folks. It's cheap. Coons love it. That's how quick it is to set a dog proof. All right, we're gonna do the same thing here, just another dog proof right here on the edge of this pond. I'm gonna put it right here, pretty close to the water's edge. They're coming to drink and eat. Tied off to this tree behind me here. So I'm gonna scoot it back a little bit. And it don't take, Coon's not gonna pull that tree out of the ground, so don't worry about that. A few twists, that's all it takes. It's more of our bait. If you spill some on the ground like I just did, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little appetizer. More fish oil. Put it in the water, put it everywhere. Not gonna hurt a thing. I like to change stuff up a little bit. So this is a coon crack from Predator Control Group. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that into my dog proof. That's it, folks.
This portion of Trapping Across America is brought to you by F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post.
I'm asked all the time, why are you out trapping coons when they're not worth anything? And they are not worth anything. But coons, well, I don't know if they're gonna search out turkey nest, quail nest, pheasant nest, but when they find one, they're gonna wreak havoc on it. They're gonna destroy that nest. And disease, coons are going to spread disease among themselves. Other animals carry rabies. So even with low fur prices, as conservationists, it's our job to get out and control the fur bearer population. Rather it's coons, coyote, beaver, otter. They're all doing damage. And left unchecked, it's not going to be good. So low fur prices, get out there and trap. It has to be done. What a better way to spend time outdoors than trapping. What we have here is a coon trail going into a cut bean field coming out of a little hardwood behind me. We're going to use the round body grip. We're just going to make a blind set here. This is RBG, round body grip trap, made by Nick Ernie over in Indiana. This is a brand new trap, so I get the kinks worked out of it here. It's not even been rust. I mean, I love these. I just got some more in the mail yesterday, so. I'm going to show you something about these traps. See if you can see it here. But it's these safeties. These are stout safeties right there, folks. Not very many body grip traps have that. So we're going to go ahead and configure our wires. Say this is a new trap. They come from the factory straight down. I'm going to just bend them out a little bit. One out, one straight down. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Whatever works for you, but that's how we do it. So RBG has their own stands. I'm gonna put that right in the trail. So this is basically a 220 trap. I want that about 5 inches off the ground. Safeties with any body grip trap. I just don't want to get pinched. Take off this safety here. Take off. Don't forget to take your safeties off your springs, or you're not going to catch an animal. I guarantee you that. And I like to make it where it looks like the coon. It's easier for the coons to go through it than over it. So I will put some. Now they just got a little tunnel to go right through. That's it, folks. That's all there is to setting these blind sets with a body grip trap. So here we are. We got this Coon. It's the pipe set where I just put the paper cup into here. 1.5 foot hole right underneath the lip of the pipe. Got a good front foot catch on him. Don't know what happened, but he drowned. So we'll remake this set. Hopefully we'll get another one. Sometimes it's easier just to use these setters when you're in muddy conditions like this and your stakes in the ground already, trap's already staked in the ground. Let's put that trap right back under the lip of that pipe. Really ate my cup, so put a new cup in. Put some dry cat food in there. A little bit of fish oil. The set's remade. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. In order to catch animals, you have to set on location. The 3 most important words in trapping is location, location, location. If the animal is not there, you're not going to catch it. I don't care how good of a trapper you are. We are continuously scouting properties, figuring out what the animals are doing. And one of the best ways we're doing that, we're using trail cameras. This here is the Reveal by Tacticam. We have it out. We're seeing what the coons are doing, seeing where the coyotes are. You know, you don't think about using scouting cameras, trail cameras for trapping, but it's a great tool for scouting, learning what the animals are, and you can learn a lot about the animals by watching the videos on these cameras. Trail coming out of these little fence rows, crossing the road, going over Set a conibear on each side, connected with this nice coon here. This is a good coon. Get him out of here. Set it again. It's going to be a little bit warmer tonight, so should have good movement tonight. Got pretty cold last night, so I don't know how well they move. This is our second check. Didn't have anything in the first one. If I can get him out of here, he's really wedged. Almost made it through that trap before it fired. That's a good coon right there. These 160s, they are good on coon. You don't have to have the big 220s. 220s work, but if you don't have them, these will work just fine. See what happens tonight. Quick and easy on these trail sets with these conibears. Get them out of here, on to the next one. So this is the same place we caught that coon yesterday. Good color on this coon. Good neck catch just the way you want. As long as these sets are still producing, we'll still keep setting. Got a lot warmer last night. I think it only got down to 48. So coon we're moving. This is the second stop, second coon. You always need a set. Make sure your traps are out on them warm nights. Coon are not true hibernators, but when it gets real cold, they're not going to be moving a whole lot. That's a pretty coon, good color, good belly fur, good coon. Keep doing what we're doing until the catch tells us otherwise. But right now it's saying to keep traps out right here. Go a couple nights without anything, then we'll move. I'm gonna use my safety. I just don't want to get pinched. I don't think anybody wants to get pinched. These things hurt. All right, that's all there is to it. On to the next location.
So this is where I had the PVC water set, able to connect on a coon here on a Duke 1.5. Get this animal dispatched. Good night last night. I'll have a lot of coons in the traps. Deer season's gonna be coming up. I'm gonna pull these traps tomorrow. Do one more set on them. Reset them after deer season, but I don't want to be out here checking traps during deer season. Get this animal out of here. On to the next one.
Here's just a little tip for you. The tools you're using out on the trap line, rather they're safeties, pliers, whatever, You lay this down in the dead grass and it's going to be hard to find. Simple solution, just take some spray paint. This is purple. There's not a lot of purple things out on the trap line, but spray that. When you lay that down, it's going to be a lot easier to see that purple than it is going to see that silver. So just go ahead, take your parts, give them a coat. You don't even have to paint the whole thing, you know, just get some color on it, make it easy to see.
Trapping Across America is brought to you by Sawmill Creek Baits and Lures, Trapping Girl Inc., F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post, J3 Outdoors, Element Outdoors, Reveal Trail Cameras, High Country Control, Tacticam, and Centro & Sons Fur Company.
So this is where I caught that double the other day here on this pond bank using dog proof. Got one more this morning, another muddy mess, but it's another coon, another turkey egg thief gone. Get this one dispatched, on to the next one.
All right, we got a well-used coon trail going along the edge of this overgrown pond. I don't know if you can see that coon trail or not. Just full of coon tracks. So I'm gonna make a couple water sets here. PVC set is what I call it. Really gumpy here. So what I'm gonna do is take a PVC pipe. I'm gonna set it right into the water here, about a 45-degree angle, right on the edge of the trail that the coons are using. I'm going to take a find it in my mess here. I'm going to take a bathroom cup, just like you would buy at the dollar store for your bathroom. I'm going to get that in there. Try to. If it's snug. I'm going to fill that with some cat food. I'm going to take a 1.5 conibear. I'm just going to set that right under the lip of that trap. There's no need to camouflage it. Take a stake, stake that in. Bury that trap a little bit. Coons will come along and feel that, or bury that chain. Coon will come along and feel that chain and pick it up, grab it with their feet. Fish oil on the bank up to the trap, and I'm going to set a commercial lure on this one. I'm going to, right here on the pond edge, I want to use a fish-based lure, commercial lure. I'm just going to take a little Q-tip, get a gob about dime size, stick it in there just like that. That trap's set. Set another one right here like that. Alright, this is where I set 3 dog proofs yesterday. I don't think I had it on film, but it's right on the water's edge. There's a lot of acorn trees in this area. Coons are always here eating the acorns. It's, you know, if you got a good food source, set up on that food source. Food and water equals coons.